Hey, what is going on guys, Lex here. Today I'm bringing on another video, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to get more FPS in DayZ Standalone. Alright, so if you guys remember, I did one of these videos for CSGO and that video got amazing feedback. It's currently at 6,000 views as of today, which is honestly insane to me, so thank you guys so much for that. So I decided to make one for DayZ. Guys, all I can really ask for is, if this helps you at all, please leave a like on the video. Leave a comment and let me know if it helps you. If you know things aren't working out for you, let me know and I'll try my best. I usually check the majority of the comments, so let me know in the comments if you're struggling with anything and I'll try my best to help you. But yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so first off, you guys want to come up to your computer, so my PC or this PC depending on your operating system, documents, DayZ, and then you want to come right here to user.DayZ profile, or it might have your name, like say your name is Timothy on DayZ, let's say timothy.DayZ profile. So basically you want to come to this one, not the one that says .vars, just the one that says DayZ profile. Double click, open it with Notepad, and once you're in you want to scroll right to the bottom, down here, and you'll see scene complexity and like view distance, pretty much. So scene complexity, you can, it's the default, this is the default I'm pretty sure. But you might want to set it to like, I don't know, 100, 150. It's whatever you want. 120. It's just basically have a mess around with it. It's completely up to you. But you know, do what you guys want to. Have a little mess around with that. Next, you want to come down here to view distance, and you want to just. It says this is the default. I'm pretty sure. Again, I don't exactly know. I'm positive this is the default, but what you guys want to do is change it to like you can change it to like 2,000. I think this is meters, by the way, so how far you can see. So I can see 3,000. I'm positive it's meters. I can see 3,000 meters on the map, and my game runs like okay. So if you're not doing too well for frames, you definitely want to drop your view distance, because that could be something that's impacting your frames so much. So just drop it to like you could drop it to like 2,000, 1,500, 1,500 meters. So yeah, drop that to what you want, whether it's like 500 meters, 1,000 meters. So yeah, drop the view distance to whatever you want it to be. It will benefit your performance, you know, your frames on DayZ like quite well, because it's not having to render, your PC is not rendering as much as it has to normally, so you're basically getting more frames by lowering the view distance. Another thing you might want to do is scroll right up and mouse smooth in here, just delete the 3, there you go, 0. Knock that to 0. I don't know what it does. I've just heard that people do this, so I've seen like people doing this, knocking this mouse smoothing to 0, so I don't really know what it does. But yeah, once you've done that, you want to just click file and then save. I'm not going to save it obviously, because I like mine the way it is. Alright guys, so what you want to do now is come to your Steam library, DayZ, right click on it, properties, set launch options. You probably know what you're doing with this. I mean, you've probably been told by a lot of other people, but I'm going to tell you guys some launch options that will benefit your game, benefit your frames in game on DayZ. So yeah, let's do it. Alright, so CPU count, this is a good one, because alright, so CPU count, you're basically gonna wanna type this up, but I'll leave it in the description. But you wanna get this, and you wanna, if you know the cores, or how many cores you have in your PC, this is what you wanna do. So I have 4 cores, so I'm just gonna put CPU count as 4. That's literally it. But if you guys don't know it, you can just right click, control panel, and then system, and it's in there. Alright, the next launch option is going to be dash MaxMem, exactly like that, and then equals, and then basically what you guys are going to want to do is find out how much RAM you have in your PC. So if you already know that, I have 16 gigabytes of RAM in my PC. So what you're going to want to do is, say yours is 4 gigabytes of RAM. Let me just open calculator really quick. Alright, we've got calculator open. So say your RAM is 4 gigabytes of RAM. You guys are gonna want to just press 4 times 1024 equals, and it's going to come up with this. You're going to want to type 4096, I think it were. So you're going to want to type in your memory. So say it's 16 gigabytes, which is what I have. It should be 16 times 1024 equals that. So pretty much you'll know if you've done it right, because the first, like I said, if you got 16 gigabytes of RAM, the first two numbers will be 16. If you guys saw me do the 4 gigabyte, the first number was 4. So that's how you know you're doing it right. Another good one is dash nosplash, and I think what this does is pretty much removes the loading menu into DayZ. I think you're loading a little bit faster. I don't have this on, I don't know why. It just makes you load into DayZ a lot quicker. But I don't know if it really does anything for your frames, but it's just like an extra one. It's kind of a bonus. If you guys want to do it, you can always just use it. Another launch option that's good is dash noPause. I've never used this one, so I can't really tell you what it does. But this, if you just apply every single launch option I've told you, then you should get a boost in frames on DayZ. So let me know if you do. This, when I had my old PC, these settings worked fine, but that's when DayZ was in like 0.55. So we're currently in 0.61. It's been out like a week and a half. So yeah, just letting you guys know. But this should work fine, but let me know. Another really good way of getting frames on DayZ is Razer Cortex Game Booster. Now I know some people don't like to use game boosters, just because you know you have to open it every single time you want to do it. But Razer's game booster is really good. I mean, like, if you just look at all this, there's a lot of information which tells you like what it does for you. Just come to the Razer Game Booster website. I used to use this on like every game because my last PC was so bad. I had to use it on like Skyrim, which is a game from 2011, 2012. I don't really remember, but it's not the hardest game to run. So if you guys are wanting to know how to get like other games to run a lot faster, you can always just come to Razer Game Booster. It's a very efficient way of getting like as many frames as you can. So just, yeah, come up here and click download, and that's how you get Razer Game Booster. Install it. It's pretty self-explanatory. Just go through it all, install, and you're done. Another really good way is when you have DayZ open, you might want to just click Control Alt Delete on your keyboard, Task Manager, open up Task Manager, and then you'll get all this stuff, like all this stuff, and you'll have DayZ open. So let's just use OBS as an example. Right click, and then you want to go to details, then right click, and then click set priority high. And pretty much what that does is, while you're playing DayZ, it's gonna kind of make your whole computer just focus on running DayZ as best as it possibly can, which is a really good way. Because like I said, my last computer, I did this with Gmod, because my last computer couldn't even run Gmod that well. I got like 25 frames. I had a really bad computer. So Razer Cortex and this, I mean, it's kind of the same thing, similar thing. It's not same, but they're similar. And doing this little trick right here really helped me. So yeah, you guys might want to do that. But what we're gonna do now is we're gonna actually go into the in-game settings, and I'm gonna show you the best way, like using in-game settings to get the max frames you possibly can. Alright, so once you guys actually load into DayZ, you wanna come into configure over here, and you're gonna get all this field of view, everything like that. I recommend bumping your field of view up. I don't know why my field of view is all the way down. I usually have it to the top, to the full. But yeah, you're gonna want to come into video over here, and I'm gonna tell you guys some things that will really help. So just your VSync, you should know this already. Just disable it. Quality, for objects you can put it on very low or low. I just have mine on low. It's better for me. Terrain on low. It doesn't really affect the terrain that's close to you, it decreases the quality for the terrain that's further away from you. So like, say you can see a tree line and there's a forest, the trees aren't going to be like what the trees look like next to you. They're going to be lower quality, but as you get closer, obviously they're going to get better quality. So it's just better. Better to have this. You can put it on very low, but I just have it on low. As you can see right here in the bottom corner, if I have it on very low, it removes all the grass, but if I have it on low, I still have grass. Clouds just normally mess up your game. Any game you go on, they usually mess around your game, so I just have mine on very low. Shadows on low, just because I like to see if there's a player running up behind me. I want to see a shadow, but I want the best frames I can possibly get, so that's the reason I have shadows on low. Video memory auto, so you know, it uses the best, you know, max memory it possibly can. And then texture detail, you can either have that on normal, low, or very low. I just keep mine on normal because it doesn't really affect your performance that much. Texture filtering, I just have it on low. Anti-aliasing disabled. FXAA, you can have it on normal or low or disabled, but you know, either low or normal is probably best. HDR quality, you can have that on low, very low. I just have mine on low. It's probably best if you're looking for max frames to have it on very low, but yeah. Post process, I don't know what this does, to be honest, so I just have mine on low. Ambient occlusion disabled, bloom off, rotation blur off completely. But if you guys enjoyed this video and this helped you at all, please drop a like on it. It'd be much appreciated. And subscribe for more DayZ videos, because I'm going to be bringing out some more DayZ videos, more guides, tips, you know, just funny moments, DayZ, like playing DayZ with friends, things like that, just everything. I want to put more DayZ on the channel, as well as other games as well, so vlogs, things like that. Anyway, if you guys did enjoy, like I said, please leave a like. If this helped you, please leave a like, subscribe, and that's been it from me. I've been Lex. Peace.
Was it one?
Yeah, we'll find it all.
Right, I've got one more left. That's it. Great, back to you.
Get it? Did you manage to get it?